This problem is same as the previous problem where you have to write the given quadratic function in standard form. To start this problem, group the variable terms together and keep the constant a little further away from the variables. And also make sure the leading coefficient is 1. So I'm going to factor out a -2. So this would be an x squared minus 2x. And if I factor a -2 from -8, I will have a +4. Okay, now I'm going to take half the coefficient of x, which is -2 divided by 2, -1, square it, which would be a +1, and I will be adding and subtracting it on the same side. Okay, by doing so, I'm getting -2. This quantity x squared minus 2x plus 1 is a perfect square, which becomes x minus 1 the whole squared, but I have a -2 there, plus 4 minus 1 would be 3. Now distribute the -2, so it becomes -2 x minus 1 the whole squared. 2 times -2 times +3 would be a -6. Okay, so this is the answer for your A. That is, the function is written in standard form. Okay, now the next part is asking, does f have a minimum value or a maximum value? Okay, we'll go ahead and plug this in our calculator just to check. Now, I don't know if you remember this. Keep in mind, if the coefficient of your leading term or the x squared is a negative number, it is always going to be a maximum value, okay, which means I'm expecting the graph to be an upside down parabola. Okay, again, this is the vertex. It can be called the vertex. It can also be called as the maximum point. And the corresponding y value will be the maximum value of this function. Okay, so we'll check this in our calculator. So let me graph it. So I'll put, now this time I'm going to put the standard form that I made. So -2, open parentheses. Again, it doesn't matter. I can put the problem in either. It'll be the same thing. X minus 1 the whole squared minus 6. Again, the window is standard, so I'm going to graph it. Okay, and you see here the vertex. It didn't ask for the vertex in this problem, but the vertex is going to be +1 comma -6, which would be this value and this value. And it's verified from the graph, and the graph is opening, downwards. So therefore, for B, the answer would be it has a maximum value. Why? See the explanation here. You can say that because the leading coefficient is negative, it will have a maximum value. Yes, if that is negative, you will always have a maximum value. Okay, and by looking from here, it says find the maximum or minimum value. It's asking what the y value would be. Again, we don't have to look for the graph because I can see from here the vertex is -1 comma 6, which is this tip of this parabola, right? So if I graph this, my x value is going to be 1 and my y value is going to be -6. Therefore, the answer for C should be the value, or the maximum value is, again, -6. Do not write the coordinates. It's asking for the maximum value, means it's asking for the y value. Okay, we can cross verify here. I know the x is going to be +1, so I can go to the table and look, see when x is 1, my y is -6. Okay, and that is the maximum value. Now, alternate way of doing this in a calculator would be from the graph. Let me shift this a little bit up. I'm going to increase my negative, like negative, say 15. So I can see the graph a little bit more clear. Okay, so in order to find this, another way to do it is hit second trace. So pick the maximum option, which is number 4, enter. Now it's asking for left bound, so use the arrow, bring it to closer to the left side of the point where you think the maximum is, hit enter, then bring it to right side of the point, right, and then hit enter again, and when it's coming to that point, when it's guessing, just hit enter again, and it should give you the maximum value, 1 comma negative 6. Okay, hope you understood this.